Welcome to episode 5 of this Let's Play series. I think it's episode 5 we're playing Gladius, Relics of War. This is the NECRONS, which is a really cool faction. They're fun to play. They're very one-dimensional. Just got to really keep on top of the ore, and we're falling behind pretty badly at the moment. Really can't let this get to 0. It's going to then have dramatic impact across everything if that gets down to 0. So we probably will stop building pretty much now, I would think. I'm going to push these up. I'm going to push this one back down. That would be better against those if I can get it in there. That Venom Crawler, we have to try to get rid of that. The Chaos Spawn don't do a hell of a lot of damage.
We need enemies. What is your command?
Where do we need these?
Give us targets. Eradicate all biologicals. I go forth.
Just keep on zipping around the place.
Erase them from existence. Acquiring firing position. Kill, kill, kill. Awaiting orders.
Move that one across where we can get the double damage. I'm not going to have enough here to finish them off. Get some damage done though. Yeah, leave that one back where that is.
Awaiting orders. Relocating. Yes, Overlord.
Oh God, we're so close to killing that one. I'm gonna leave that. Just get rid of one of these guys because I can't kill off that one with what's left. Here we go. Here we go. Now we've got the big guys coming in, the Doomsday Arcs, and I really can't afford to do anything else until we get on top of the ore. So what I think we'll do is we will actually go and start building ore mines back in through this side as well. Now we're getting plus 30% back over here. 20%, 20%. Let's go and focus on that one there just to get a couple of extra ore mines. I would love to get another one of these, but I just can't afford it. Like it's just too much at this point in time. So, yeah, our population here is a bit of a problem. I'm going to put that to sleep for now until we get on top of the ore. And similarly here, I would love to get another one of these heavy destroyers, but I think I'm just going to put them to sleep and leave that just so we don't make this too difficult for ourselves. It's surprising how quickly that will go backwards. Remember, we were well over 600 at one stage. I mean, we're close to 600 now, but that's going to be dwindling away very, very quickly. And turn. And we still have to keep on building buildings and doing other things as well. But we will focus very heavily on getting ore now in the 3 cities. Now, I've got to hope that this will stay in the fight. I don't think it will. So, no, it's run off. But we know that we can deal with a lot of these others. Yeah, that one's a bit risky there, but it's okay. We can get rid of this Hellbrute next. And possibly get rid of the Chaos Rhino as well in this next phase. Now these here have got like a Doomsday Cannon, high power, 12 damage at 10 armor penetration, so very, very good against singular units. It's a large blast, so it hits multiple group unit members of the target unit. A high power, active before moving, so once we move we can't use this. It's range 3 though, so 1, 2, 3, we don't quite get the range on that one there just yet. We then actually have the Doomsday Cannon low power, which has got a, now I don't know if I think only one of them is active. This one is after moving. It's still heavy, reduce the accuracy after moving. Low power, active after moving, only range 2, does a lot less armor penetration and damage. But then we also then have these Gauze Flayers, which are also range 2. It increases the armor penetration. Salvo halves the attacks and range if the unit has moved. And yeah, so it's not really going to be all that dramatic yet. But if it doesn't move, it can be extremely powerful. So after moving, we have the Doomsday Cannon low power. So we'll do it. As you can see there, it's hardly any damage. It would be awesome if it was the other one. Let's go and use these Gauze Flayers now.
Weapons primed. Ready to eradicate.
Move that one back for healing. This one can now start to come back up into the fight.
Praetorians. Ready to eradicate.
Now these, I've still got to be careful of those.
Orders acknowledged.
There we go. There's more healing at the back there now.
Yes, command.
We're into the forest now.
Weapons primed. Acquiring firing position. Resistance is futile. We are watching.
Bring them forward. These Triarch Praetorians are interesting. They have the Root of the Covenant, which is a melee weapon, and they've got 5 attacks essentially because of the number of units in there, and then they've got the Rod of the Covenant, which is a ranged attack. Good armor penetration, but all range 1. So these are close combat. This one here, I'm just going to move this one in. Now, if I use this Void Strike, yeah, that will get rid of it. Let's do
I
that.
have waited too long for this.
And then we've got the kill here. Good attrition. We've sort of got them now on the run, which is awesome. We'll just leave that one there. And this one is now leveled up to level 5. We want this one to get to level 6 because we want to be getting this Royal Guard, which will allow us to summon temporary Triarch Praetorians, which are really quite useful. The Dynasty, I might go back and get more of the defensive protocols to start to be able to use that and really bump up the defences of the infantry around it. Order cities back in through this side. Now, I think we're going to have to go with more ore. Let's go and build the ore there, I think. Exit the city and end our turn. Okay, the orcs have been defeated. Interesting. They're still healing up and getting ready to come back into the fight again. Now that we're into the forest, it's going to be more difficult for them to do the damage. These guys will still be very, very damaging in the term of what they can do. They're just hard to kill. That's the main thing with those. We don't get a shot there. They're going to do a lot of damage against these because of the nature of their weaponry. So 23.8 damage there. And this one as well. I can do a lot of damage using this unit, so I'll do the same thing here. The long-range weaponry. Now we want to use these against the enemy other units. Now I can kill off those using that unit. The Chaos Rhino isn't really a problem. Now I can actually do damage from over here. Now this hasn't been claimed yet, which is a little bit risky. Now we should be able to shoot. If I shoot that one, I don't get the kill.
Give us targets.
From that one, I do get the kill. So let's go and take this one across to this cliff.
Scouring the planet.
There's another venom crawler there, which we're going to have to be careful of. Yeah, a lot of damage.
Life detected. Purging.
Good. Now I'm going to move this one down. then we can get the kill. We've already got we've got both of those in there. Three Praetorians, which can now come in and start to do some big damage this way. Now I'm a little bit concerned about this one over here. I can use this Necrodermis Repair, which I think I'm going to do, just to get it back up to high strength, because this one will attack it next turn.
Give us targets.
Yeah, that one can't get in there.
We need enemies.
That one... Well, we want this one to heal up. Just move it out of the way for now.
I will listen. I sleep no longer. What is your command?
We're going to need... We're not ready to go after this one just yet, so I will actually use the defensive protocols just to get these things nice and strong. These are now up to 15 armor.
Give us targets.
It's a level 6 city.
Must destroy. Must destroy. Ready to eradicate.
I'm going to leave them without firing. A little bit concerned about how much damage this one could ultimately take, so I think I'll actually use the Necrodermis Repair. I don't want to be losing that one. Just start to bring these up.
Give us targets.
I'll just skip that one. So that if anything moves, it will then at least get a reaction shot. Order cities, back in through here. So the loyalty is fine. The ore we want to start building in through here. You can see our ore is just not correcting. The more population that we get, the more buildings we build, the less we're on top of the ore. So you really need to be on top of that playing as the Necrons. It's so important that you don't let this happen. This is very, very bad. We don't get any negatives from it until this runs out. But we've got to hope that doesn't actually run out. And we'll wait and see what happens. Here they come. Now we get a reaction shot. Do we? Yes, there. And please do the other one. Yes, that one does as well. Now, it's still going to do a lot of damage. The morale has gone down a little bit. Just need it to survive. Oh, we're not going to be able to... Yes, oh, no, we're not going to be able to do it. This one will now kill it off, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, so we lost that unit. That's a shame, because I do need those. Bit of Overwatch there. Monolith. We can now start to build that one. We just can't afford it yet, that's all. Now, at range 3 there, I prefer it to be range 2, but that can at least get into there, into the range. Let's do it. Getting what I need there. I need this one here and this one out somewhere else. I can't quite get the kill there. If I move that one in. There's nowhere I can run that one.
We need enemies.
That one kills that one off. Okay, I can move in now close with this kill. Now I prefer to be... Actually, I can hit that one. Okay, so I'll just make sure I can get that with one of these others. Yeah, the Triarch Praetorians, I prefer them to be hitting one of the others. But look, I'll take it out with this.
Command us. We need enemies.
They should disappear after this.
Overlord. Your will. Targets acquired.
Yeah, the attrition that we're doing here is really, really solid.
To eradicate.
And there we go, we get rid of the Venom Crawler using that destroyer. Forgot about that destroyer.
What is your command?
A few different level ups in here, which is good.
Your dynasty spreads.
Order cities. Well, we lost a destroyer. I think I'm going to go and build another one of those. They are useful. Or do we go with the Triarch Praetorians? They're probably going to have better protect. This is only a 2 upkeep. Maybe I'll get another one of these, actually. Let's go and grab another one of those. Only 3 turns to get one. So the city, like building more things in through here, we're going to get more ore. And this one over here. Yet more ore over this way as well. So they're choosing the research. Let's go with the extra vehicle armor. Yeah, the flying units would be useful, but I think we're going to stick with what we're doing at this stage. And we're getting close to being able to now take over this, or not take over this city, but to destroy this next city, this first city, which won't be their main city. This is only a small city that they actually have, their Plague Pyre. We've got more units coming. Here comes another Venom Crawler. This is what these are here for. They're here to soak up the damage. So we can then sort of take them back out of the fight and then go in with others. Let's move you out of the way.
What is your command?
Now we've got the Triarch Praetorians. I'll keep them in the forest where they get the better protections, and we can do half the Chaos Cultists can be destroyed with that. Now this one will be coming in, and I want to wait for it. So I'm gonna wait for some sort of movement before we like, this is a new one that's just arriving. Now I do have an attack there. Let's start working on the city now. It's going to take some time. It's a bit risky taking these in, and these are a bit risky as well, but let's do this way. That one doesn't get any shots where it is. It does from there, but then so would this, and this one would actually do a better job. I'm going to leave that one back. I'm going to need both of those to get rid of the Venom Crawler.
What is your command?
These are mortals. I'll take them up. They've got good armor protection. And get rid of another 4 of the Chaos Cultists, so we'll do that. It's going to sort of force them to run away.
We need enemies. Acquiring firing position. I concur. Give us targets.
Now I could kill them off with this. I'm not going to worry because they don't do much damage, and it's the Venom Crawler. Wherever that goes, I want to be trying to get a shot with that. With this one. This one we don't get a shot. I'll just move that across. This unit's now close enough to be able to get this one back into the fight. Yeah, I really want my ore to be running at least over +10 per turn. This will do some big damage here. Do we get the reaction fire? This is going to hurt like hell. I think we're going to lose these flayers. Yep, so they're gone. Now they're cheap units, which they've done their job. And we do get a really good shot using the this cannon here. Not that it's going to do a hell of a lot. I need these heavy destroyers.
Awaiting orders. Without delay. Your delays aids our redemption.
This now they're breaking. Another Hellbrute coming.
Relocating. We need enemies. Acquiring firing position. Eradicate all biologicals.
Now this one's going to be right out on its own, which is a bit risky. What I might do is I might take this one around this side. And look to get rid of those.
Weapons primed. Scouring the planet. Eradicate all biologicals. What is your command? A simple task. What is your command?
Just get those protected. This will stay in the fight, I hope. It'll do a lot of damage to one of these infantry. Actually, we're still at this one as well. Yeah, I'll go that way. If I can get it to run, that wouldn't be bad. Okay, we're doing well here. We've only got 2 destroyers left. And they're the ones that are sort of, I guess, the most susceptible to being hit like this. But we need these to finish off these sorts of areas. And what I might do is I might come back now down into here and pick up another... Actually, we've got the monolith that we can now build as well. But let's go and get another Doomsday Ark instead at this point in time. Alright, we'll end our turn and see what they do. So I'm assuming this one will come in. I'm thinking they're probably going to target over here. Although this one will most likely target these. Yeah, there we go. Big damage. Really big damage. More on the way. Okay, that one's still holding on. Hopefully there won't be anything else that comes in. Another city at the back there. I think it's a city. Yeah, it is. Now, we've got the doubles there. They've taken this. It would be cool to go back and grab that. Let's use that one to do that.
I will listen. Weapons primed. Initiating eradication. Awaiting orders.
Didn't quite get the kill there, but we will with this one. Nice.
Your request.
I can't. Yes, I can move into there now with the Triarch Praetorians. I prefer them to be there.
Targets.
We can do a fair bit of damage there.
Weapons primed. Repairs required.
Let's just get that one back up to reasonable strength.
Enemies. Must destroy. We are watching.
I'll take them over this side.
We are your executioners.
Actually, this one's now gone to level 6, which means that we can now start to bring in even more of these Praetorians, which I won't do just yet. They only stay there for 3 turns.
I sleep no longer.
Move that one out.
Erase them from existence. We are watching.
There we go.
Our shame
There
will
we
be
getting positive
undone.
again with the ore. We skimmed down about 200 points. Need more heavy destroyers, I think. They do good damage. Actually, so do the Triarch Praetorians, though. These do a hell of a lot of good damage. I think one of each of these would be good just to sort of round out the rest of our infantry. The city itself, we want to get yet more ore. Now we're almost at the limits of our population as well. So I'll leave that with one where that is. Our energy is now coming backwards as well with everything we are building. Getting on top of the ore there again. And we're nearly out of time. One more turn. Hopefully we'll be able to bring this thing down. Oh, it's going to hurt. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage against this destroyer. Still alive, but only just. There'll be more coming. Oh God, we were lucky there. I mean, it's in one sense I did actually bolster it as I thought they would come, but I didn't think that they'd come in these sort of numbers. Now, that's a bit of a problem back down this side.
We shall rebuild the Empire by order of our lords. We must exterminate.
Just getting close, just so we can finish it off next turn with this.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, we can't see it there properly.
Your will. Initiating assault. Must destroy.
Now what we'll do is we'll just get into the protection of these areas.
Yes, Overlord.
If I leave that one there, they can't do a hell of a lot against that unit. So I do have the Praetorians. Let's now bring one of these out. These are just here temporarily.
You are unworthy.
would have loved to have killed that one. Which I could do with this. I think what I'll do is I'll move this one out of the way. Let's just leave that one where that is. Let that one heal up. Bring these forward. We're doing very, very well here. This is going quite well. We're now going +10, so I can keep on building more. I probably need more vehicles now at this point. So 3 more turns and we get that one there. The ore is coming through fairly heavily. Loyalty is fine. We do need to up the buildings now, so let's go and build another one of those. Okay, we'll end our turn there. Oh, we're out of time, guys, so we're going to have to leave it here. Although, let's just continue this one and we'll at least destroy this building. So they've still got a fair few units, but we're not seeing the Venom Crawlers, the ones that we're most worried about. Now, this may be their capital. They're probably going to have 2 other cities somewhere, 2 or 3 other cities. Like, we've got 3 cities. They're going to be... We developed very, very well. Oh, look at how many they've got. This is the trouble with these guys. They're really tricky. Now, these Praetorians we don't worry about because they're freebies. Get this one out of there. We're doing okay. Okay, well, let's destroy this. There we go. Dark Fortress down. Awesome. Right, well, we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.